Alright, what's good? Welcome back to another Road to First Grade video, back with our boy Young Quest. It's round 23 and we're getting ready to take on the Manly Sea Eagles, or by the Junior Manly Sea Eagles. So they're sitting at 12th on the ladder, winning 2 from their last 5, and they're currently coming off a win. As we take a look here, they beat the Rabbitohs 18 points to 12 at Brookvale Oval. So we're in round 23 and I was thinking, should I jump right into season 2 of Road to First Grade, or would you like to see another Beer Pro as a star? Because I'm pretty keen to play off the new rosters. I've already updated 2017 rosters. We could either go with the 2017 season as Jared Hayne, or I was thinking of playing as a halfback, a 2017 version of Benji Marshall, kind of like a redemption year at the Broncos. That'll be pretty lit. As they score here, their winger Lucas Price gets them on the board first, the conversion coming off the upright. But yeah, like I was saying, I'll figure it out later on down the road, probably during finals. But yeah, we're 20 minutes in, back in possession on the last, as we put a grabber through, and it's going to be Anthony Lawton, our centre, scoring the try for us. As we take a closer look here, beautiful kick behind the line, and Lawton scoops it up. Perfect grounding, with Lachlan Croker to take the kick, and it's away to the left, so we'll lock that 4 apiece. 27 minutes into it, we call for an inside ball, and we get rocked in the tackle there. Beautiful hit. Quick play the ball, short ball to Bateman, and we're backing up on the inside as we call for the pass, and we're going to get away from the pack. Nice little run by Bateman and a beautiful pass to put us away. As we're taking a look at the try here, Bateman off the break, back to us on the inside, and we just kick it into 5th gear and just leave them in the dust, as Croker converts from right in front and we take the lead. So we're in the second half, 55 minutes in, and Manly scores. I was actually running into the posts like a spastic, and that gave them just enough time to sneak in. Joe Rocco that scored the try for Manly, as Bogle converts and they tie the game up. With under a minute left, we call for the ball, throw a wide ball out to Croker, and he's tackled just outside their 40. Seconds left in it, and they go to the left. I don't know why they didn't pass to us, but their winger makes a break here as we chase from behind, and we're going to pull him down just before the line, and that's going to be the game. It was a little frustrating not getting the pass, but I'm not too sure if we would have slotted the field goal because we were a long way out. But yeah, that's going to wrap up round 23. It ends in a draw and we pick up man of the match. Alright, so we're back in round 24, getting ready to take on the Titans under 20s at Seabus Super Stadium. They're currently sitting at 7th, coming off a loss, winning 3 from their last 5. As we take a look at their most recent game, falling to the Bulldogs at ANZ Stadium, 14 points to 10. As we take a look at both lineups here, and it looks like there's no changes to our back line. A couple of familiar faces in the Titans under 20, with Ash Taylor being the one to watch. And as we look at our forward pack, there's also no changes in the forward pack. Not too sure about the bench, but I'm pretty sure there's no changes made at all to our starting 13, which is surprising as we call for it on the last here. We put a long grabber through, perfect kick, and we get the repeat set. As we wait for the dropout, and it's going to be a terrible kick, going 25 meters, but we field the kick and we throw a risky offload. Have to tone that down a bit. Back on the second, as we call for it on the left. We get around one defender, show the pass to draw one in, and we let the pass go, putting Leonardi over the line untouched. As we take another look here, we get around one, show the pass, draw in their centre, creating just enough room for Leonardi to go over, just showing a bit of diversity as an all-round fullback, as Croker misses the kick and we keep the 4-point lead. Back with the Titans in attack here, as they go wide to A-Church, through a massive hole there, gets around us at the back, but we're able to round him up, pulling him down just outside our 40. Third tackle for the Titans, and just take a look at the ball playing here as they pass the ball around, switching directions even, and it's going to be their prop getting tackled inside our 30. Yeah, I was really surprised by that. You don't really see the computer passing that many times, but they're doing it once again here as they pass to Maloney, gets around us at the back, and he's going to cut back in field to get the Titans on the board. A great try, with the conversion by Taylor, and it's away to the left, locked at 4 apiece. So we're just about 35 minutes into the game as we call for it on the fly, show the pass, and we get around the 2 forwards there as we make our way back outside, getting around the fullback. Just so much pace here as we break away, scoring the 2nd try of the game. Another long range try for the end of year highlight reel as Croker converts from right in front, and we head into halftime. The Titans trailing by 6, and as the match stats would suggest, it's been a pretty close game so far, Back in the second half, as we grab around the last, a gaping hole there, and we managed to dive onto it, scoring our second try of the game. That was actually the only highlight of the second half, and we're going to win the game, 16 points to 4. It turned out to be a near perfect game for us. Perfect completion rate, no errors, no penalties conceded, and minimal missed tackles. We also picked up man of the match, and as always, hit that like button for more Rugby League Live 3. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.